According to the latest update on COVID-19, 100 active cases were recorded in Region 6. New Amsterdam was identified as being one of the hotspots within the region. Details in this report.
Right now in our region, we have 100 active cases. Skeldon account for 20 of those. New Amsterdam, 37. Kanji, 23. Berbice River, 1. And in the Upper Quarantine Area, 19.
That was the chairman of Region 6, Mr. Pramal Armageddon, during a press conference held yesterday, July 15, 2021, at the RDC boardroom in Vrijmenserving, New Amsterdam. Mr. Armageddon continued by relating his disappointment in the spike in COVID-19 cases in East Berbice quarantine.
And so it is not really a good sign at all, because we seem to be stuck. Over the last month or so, we seem to be stuck in a position where we're not being able to bring down this active number of cases. And so we're still working, hoping that people would listen and hoping that people would adhere to the advice so that we can bring down these numbers. We used to be in the 40s and 30s and so, and quite dramatically we have moved into the hundreds.
In spite of the active approach by the Region 6 Health Service to administer the COVID-19 vaccines, Mr. Armageddon related that residents are still skeptical about the vaccines.
People have still been hesitant to take the COVID vaccine. And that is because of quite a number of reasons. Some people are afraid because of some of the things that are being peddled, that these vaccines have its own problems. And some people tend to believe that, and they're very hesitant to take the vaccine. Especially, I was even surprised when I looked at the numbers in terms of police and the medical services, the regional health services, right? I would have expected those two numbers to be in the vicinity of about 80%. Unfortunately, it's nowhere near that.
He also added that the region collected a quantity of the second dose of the Sputnik V vaccines that were not available a few weeks ago. However, he went on to say,
even when this set arrived in Guyana a few days ago, it was very limited, and so our region only received 500 vaccines, 500 of the Sputnik vaccines, and what the instructions from the Ministry of Health are that persons who would have taken the vaccines earlier should be given the privilege of having the second dose now. So it's actually going back. The persons who would have taken earlier would have been getting the second dose now. So we expect, based on what the Honourable Minister of Health is saying, we expect another shipment of the second dose vaccine to be here shortly, maybe by next week, before midweek. And so once the next set comes in, we're going to be able to roll out another set into the region so more persons can have access to the second dose. But
in Region 6, just over 58% of the population has received the first dose of the vaccine. All individuals 18 years or older are encouraged to get vaccinated as soon as possible. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.